Behind tonight, let's turn to two places in the Old Testament. This will be Job chapter 16 and Job chapter 13. Job chapter 16, Job chapter 13. I have one announcement for board members. Please be at orientation tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And two, we need the bookstore personnel to be with us tomorrow at 7, and the mission board. We'll have every student down here know how we operate and what we operate with. You hear all kinds of stuff up and down the country. If one of you came down here to school, didn't try to get stopped before you came down, not a one of you, but somebody, and you get all kinds of reports what you got down here. It's the Ruffman Coat and Solomon Man, all that blah, 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 blah. And all kinds of people handle the work here besides me, and I handle very little of the work. All the stuff, all the poison we put out over the country is handled by other people. I don't handle that. That's a bookstore. And you may be wanting to get tracts, or know something about mission boards, know something about the mission, or something about the videotapes, some of the other people you have to deal with besides me. You want to have to meet those people. So faculty and staff and deacons and trustees and everybody, please be here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. There's notification from Alabama, up in Anderson, Star. Hellfire and honky tonks don't usually mix, but members of the First Bible Baptist Church in Oxford are taking serious the biblical instruction to publicly share, Jesus Christ. Members of Independent Baptist Church are preaching in front of the Patrons Lounge, D4's Lounge, since November. Reverend Jack Hughes said Tuesday night. The lounge owner, that's a booze store, it's a liquor store. The lounge owner, that's a liquor store. D4 say he doesn't think the preachers having affected his business. It doesn't bother me or my patron. I think it's cute. Most people think it's a joke. People come here laughing about it. They will for a while. And then your business will start getting down, you start raising hell about disturbing the peace and all about these fellows. Then the girl says, I'm just here having a good time, Veronica Williams, that's some booze lounge. I think it's not right to preach here. If people want to hear it, they can go to church. But if people go to church and then go to bars, if God wants me, he'll take me regardless of what I do. That's why I picked my place, he said. He said, because more people seem to come here. They yell at everybody that they're dying and going to hell. Well, that's where everybody's going, they're dying and going to hell. Except one that are saved, they won't mind it. Do you mind a fellow yelling at you and telling you you're going to hell? You don't bother me. They usually come between 8 and 9 on Tuesday and Thursday night. So they're hitting that place 4 hours a week. That old boy can have a fit in a couple of weeks. That's street preaching. And I know the old argument. The old argument is, well, if they want to go to here, let them go to church. That's just the talk of a blank fool who doesn't know what he's talking about. There aren't any church buildings in the New Testament. I guess you know that, don't you? There aren't any church buildings there. In the New Testament, everybody preaches out in the public. Publicly and from door to door. In the Old Testament, Jeremiah, half the time he's preaching the city gate by the temple. They're all street preachers. They're all street preachers, every one of them. All right, now, Job chapter 13, Job chapter 16. Have they got that count sheet here back there yet? How about this, somebody, my brother Colin, could you just check on him and just see what to do back there? Might be able to get a full beginning this tonight. They just this video thing going, then we'll have to make arrangements for it. It'll be too long and too short, do something, I don't know. I'm glad we got a chance to get the gospel out, but I never was one to interrupt the church service with video. This is the unity of this the local church here. This is what counts here, not this TV evangelism, you know. That old ball there, mobile way talking. The reason why he has confidence in your property is because they don't make any pitch for money. Honestly, people are sick and tired of these fellows getting on there and saying, send them for a free gift offer number 5, and if you send them $50, we'll send you absolutely free a ballpoint pen, you know, that kind of stuff. You get tired of that kind of stuff. Oh, and if you got a Bible open there, get Job chapter 13, Job chapter 16. And first of all, in Job chapter 13, look at verse 4. Job chapter 13, verse 4. And then Job chapter 16, verse 2. 13:4 and 16:2. now when this is? Okay, we'll do this then. All right, 13, 4, and 16 to now. In that passage there, in the context of that passage, Job is lying down or sitting down on a pile of ashes, and he's a couple of sores, and we don't know what kind of disease he has, but it's probably something pretty terrible. Most of the commentators say elephantiasis. Some of them say it's leprosy, and some of them hit somewhere in between. And Job has his three comforters that come around and try to help him out when he's in this kind of trouble. And by the time those three comforters get through with it, he's more miserable than he was before they came. Some folks don't have the ability to comfort anybody. And when Job gets talking to these three comforters, he tells them this. He tells them, first of all, he says, you're miserable comforters. In other words, you don't know how to comfort. Then the other passage I gave you, it says, you're all physicians of no value. Oh, that's pretty bad. Now, physicians of no value, he says, physicians of no value and miserable comforters. And Job is sick, and he's dying. If the Lord hadn't got him out of it, he'd been dead in a few days, probably. He'd been that way for several days, 7 days when they talked to him, maybe several months before that. And if Job hadn't gotten well and got amnesia, he'd have died. And he's very nigh ash heap, and his family is gone. His friends are all turned against him. He's going through the agony of the damned. And his three buddies come around and try to comfort him, and they just make a mess of things.